lesson. Oh, really? Lesson 5, 5 minutes. Lesson 6, 5 minutes. Lesson 7, 2 minutes. So they are all simplified. All you just want to do is make sure to join, make sure to see these videos, and then bring your questions. Because truth be told, for example, pips or currency pairs, it is being simplified in hold on, let's load up. I think 3 minutes or so. But my point here is you won't really get the whole point of currency pairs explained to you in 3 minutes. They are being broken down in 3 minutes. But as a newbie, let's say you don't know anything about these things, you just come to see the video, you might not really understand all of these things in just few minutes. So you need additional explanation or additional research. That's why you should join beginner course like this. After seeing the video, there's going to be a lot of questions running through your mind, bagging through your head. Bring these questions. As a newbie, these are questions that you should ask, that you must ask, and you need answers to them. So you can do your YouTube thing or your Google thing, or you come to the class and ask questions, get direct answers. Like I said, trading section. Do you think you understand everything about trading section in 4 minutes, or everything about pips in I think 2 minutes or so? Let's see. In 1 minute, less than 2 minutes. The fact that they are being simplified is very, very perfect. But some people need further explanation. So that's why we hold classes like this, training like this, bring these questions, and then you get you get answers to them. So once you're done watching any of these videos, just mark as complete, and it tracks your progress over here. Just shows you um how progressive you are. So that's that about guys, are you sure you can see my screen? I think you should just check your hand. I think guys, can you see my screen? Please let me know. Okay, fine. Okay. Uh, okay. All right, let's go ahead. So that's that about the beginner module, and going forward, the intermediate module. So once you're done with the beginner module, you can go ahead and then see the intermediate module and the advanced module. But one thing you want to know is you don't want to get all of this information at the same time, all at a time. It can be very, very overwhelming if you are seeing everything at a time. Just focus if you're a beginner. If you feel like you're no longer a beginner, then you're an intermediate, just focus on the intermediate, all right? So yeah, under the forex also we have different educators that come up live every single day aside Saturdays. Saturday is more like a free day for every single one of them. So including Sundays, there are live sections. What you want to do is just make sure to check your time, schedule it, and then join. So one of the most attractive feature about this live sections is once you join them, sometimes, not sometimes, most times you get to take trade ideas from their live sections and then make money. I mean, we're all here to make money, isn't it? So join, schedule your time, let it tally, and then join them. If you're not even making money, you're getting value. It's a value packed portal, so it's a win-win regardless. So that's that about the home page. Now let's head straight to the scanners, guys. I'm so excited to talk about these scanners. I am really, really excited. So now, first thing first, on the scanner right here, let me hide this. On the scanner right here, you can see learn how to use the GFU scanner. Learn how to use the GFU scanner. So once you hit the GFU, learn how to use the GFU scanner, there are tutorials for you. Excuse me. There are tutorials, recorded tutorials on how to use the GFU scanner. Now you just have to click on what you want to learn. Golden era, there are training 1 to 3, trend wave, training 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Q shot training 1, 2, 3. Sniper pro training part 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they are not training for this. They are not okay. Quantum. Just go ahead and learn something, guys. All right. So that's that about learn how to use the GPU scanner. But tonight we're going to be talking about the Supernova and Smartmonics. All right. Now let's start with Supernova. I hope you all are ready. Now watch this. Watch this. I want to go straight to Supernova. This is okay. Let's say this is trend wave, right? Now watch me go straight to Supernova. Now I came to trend wave and automatically the chart takes me to the 1 hour time frame. It means that it is ideal for you to start seeing this from the 1 hour time frame. All right, start seeing from the 1 hour perspective, and then you can now go further into whatever you want to check or whatever time frame you want to check. Now watch me go to Supernova and watch the time frames. It goes straight to 1 minute. That's like the default. It goes straight to 1 minute. So let's talk about Supernova using Supernova on the 1 minute. Now let's say I want to take a trade on guys. What pair should we look at? Today is Sunday. We can only look at crypto pairs anyway. We can only look at crypto pairs. Okay, let's do BTC USD. Let's do BTC USD. So if you must change your pair that you want to look at or that you're currently looking at, you just have to click on this pair over here. As you can see, it is showing symbol search. All right, click on it and then search for whatever pair you want to see. BTC USD. And it just changes your chart into BTC USD. So you can do this, or you use this interface over here. This interface now I can take it away. I can bring it up. Now, if I must change whatever pair I want to look at, if I don't want to use this, I can use this interface by working with these icons over here, these 4 icons. Now, I want to use the crypto pair, right? This Bitcoin icon indicates the crypto pairs. So once you touch this Bitcoin icon, like you have to touch it first, you have to click on it before coming to symbol. Then you get a list of crypto pairs. So that way you can select from any pair you want to see, any cryptocurrency coin you want to see. XRP USDT. This is just random, guys. This is just random. What do you think we should check tonight? What do you guys think? Go ahead. Please let me know what you think we should do tonight. What crypto pair is coming to your mind? Put it in chat box any crypto pair that is coming to your mind, because today is obviously Sunday. We can only do crypto. Something tells me everybody will say BTC. Okay, let's do BTC. Oh my days. Okay, I have to touch this and touch this. I get a list of them and head straight. BTC, where are you? Gotcha. Now we have our pair. Sorry, we have our pair right here. This UTC is indicating your time zone, guys. If you must check any pair and then you are in some different part of the world, make sure to look for your time zone and then use it. All right, it's that simple. Just you can't. There's no search bar for it. You can't search for it. You have to come look for it manually. Just go ahead, look for your time zone and then use it. All right. If you don't know your time zone, you can do a quick Google search and know your time zone. And for this, it is time frame. Time frame is quite different from time zone. Very different from time zone actually. Very very different. So time zone is your time zone, and time frame is what you use on the chart. So now this is 1 minute. Now it doesn't mean that in 1 minute your trade is done. It just means that in 1 minute, every candle you find here takes 1 minute for each of them to open and close. Take for example this current candle. Okay, hold on. Now look at this current candle that is forming. It is going to stop forming in 36 seconds. it started in 60 seconds, right? I mean 60 seconds makes a minute, right? Now once it is 0000, it will stop and then a new one will appear. And that new one also will start counting down from 60 seconds. Now watch this. I need you to watch this. It is 10 seconds already. Boom. It just closed and watch a new one forming. Can you see that candle is closed and a new one is forming now? It started counting down from 60. Now it's on 48 seconds. Now it is the same thing on every time frame you find on here. It is the same thing on every time frame you find on here. It takes, including the 1 hour, it takes 1 hour for each candle to open and close, including the 4 hours, including the daily time frame as well, even the monthly time frame. It takes 1 month for each candle to open and close on the monthly time frame. So that is that about the time frames and the time zone. Yes, my time zone is not Lagos because if you see, look at this closely. Hold on. We have, hold on. Now this is Casablanca, Dublin, Lagos, Lisbon, London, and Tunis. They are all UTC plus one, so they are on the same time zone. So if you're using this, you're using the same time zone. Does that make sense, Linda? So I can just randomly pick from anyone, but I am very, very sure that it is the same time zone. All right. So I'm just going to take this away and dive straight into business. So guys, this is Supernova. How do we use Supernova? How do we use Supernova? How do we use Supernova? We work with stars on the Supernova. A lot of these stars you're seeing, they are very, very significant. Very, very significant. And it is going to be used alongside the lines, these EMA lines. These two are EMA lines. This yellow is a 230 line. Now, pay attention. Now, whenever you get a star below your EMA line, it means something. And whenever you get a star above your EMA line, it means something. So we're going to just go over it. It's very, very simple. Very, very, very simple. Okay, someone is saying my screen and yours is not the same. What's the difference, please? It is very, very important that we're on the same page right here. It's very, very important that we are on the same page. So what's the difference between my screen and your screen? Oh my god, someone is joining on my screen. Okay, guys, pay attention to this annotation. Whatever you want to do to your screen, make sure you don't punch this annotation or you don't touch it. So when you touch it, it just gives you room to do. Even if you try to swipe your screen, it will just begin to write shit on your screen. So make sure you do away with that annotation. So I'm just going to stop sharing and start sharing again. um, did I stop sharing already? Okay, yeah. Okay, so once again, do not touch this annotation. Thank you very much. Now let's go ahead. So if you want to see all of these stars, you have to go to Supernova. It is on Supernova. We are currently on the Supernova scanner. We want to talk about use the Supernova scanner, right? So we're currently on Supernova. So this is the EMA line. It's also an indicator, all right? And this orange line is 238 line. Now let's back this. I need to make this very bold. Okay, yeah, I think it is bold now. No, it is not. Okay, it is bold now. Now pay attention to this line. Now look at this star. If we have this star, let's say we're looking for a buy. We're looking for a buy. All right, we're looking for a buy. These stars they are seeing, you want to see them, you want to see these stars right above the 238 line. All right, and it has to be below the candles. Now pay attention, hold on. Okay, let's do it on the 5 minutes, because 1 minute is so noisy that it can get you confused. Let's do it in 5 minutes. I hope we're on the same page right now. Now let's start from here. Now for your buy, you want to see something like this for a buy. Let's start from here. You want to see something like this for a buy. If you're looking for a buy, you want to see something like this. So once you get a star, once you get a star like this, once you get a star like this below this 230 line, you want to be looking for a buy. And then you don't just jump on a buy once you see a star. You want to make sure that that star, where that star appear, below that candle, that star is appearing. You want to see that candle close, and you want to make sure that that candle, next candle opens, you want to see it on color green before you do a buy. This is exactly on color red. So once you see this, you don't want to do a buy. So you want to see it on color green, and then once the next candle is closing, you do a buy to the upside. For example, let's say this is a color green candle. I know it is a color red candle, but let's say it's a color green candle for just for the sake of this example. Now it has printed a blue candle. It has printed a blue candle. Even if it's not a blue candle, if it is a star like this, a star. Once you see a star on a particular candle, even if it's a red candle, but it's a green star below this 230 line. Now I think I need to write the things that you should look out for. Do I need to write? No, I don't need to write. Okay, let me just go ahead like this. But I need you to pay attention. I don't trust people over here. Okay, let me take it slowly. First thing first, if you're looking for a buy, you want to see a star above the 238 line, not below the 230 line for a buy. And you don't want to see it far away from the line. It has to be close like this. Now there is a star, it has appeared. It has appeared on a particular candle, color green star for a buy. If it was a sell, color red star. We'll come to a sell anyways, but let's do a green. Let's do a buy first. Color green star right above the 230 line. Please, if this is not clear, continue to drop your question, please. All right, so we don't lose anybody behind. Now for a buy, I might just be echoing a little bit because this has to be closer to me. For a buy, if you're doing a buy, this is the line, this orange line. You want to see a star close to it, not below, just right above it. All right. Now that candle where the star is being printed, you want to pay attention to the next candle. Once the next candle is colored green, you want to place your buy position. Once it is closing, you have to wait for the closure of that candle. Do a buy. Your stop loss has to be right below the 230 line. All right, just right below it, and then do a 1 to 2. What do I mean by a 1 to 2? It means that you'll be getting two times of whatever it is that you're risking. If you're risking $100, you'll be getting two times of that $100. All right. If you're risking a $1, you'll be getting two times of that $1. If you're risking $1,000, you'll be getting two times of that $1,000. This is at least what you want to do. 1 to 2. You want to do at least 1 to 2. At least 1 to 2. Mine does not have those stars on the chart. Uh, why? Check again, Dennis. What's the name of the EMA lines? Sincerely, I do not know. I don't know. I think they are 50 and I forgot anyway. It's not like I don't know, I forgot. I didn't pay attention, but I just know that they are EMAs, so they are very, very important. Now look at this star, it's far away from this guy here, from this 230 line. That's why we're not going to take a trade. I think we should just do this on 1 minute first, and then we'll back test. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you how I did that TP thing. Now all of these tools here, they are very important. If you check this, forecasting and measurement tools. If you click on that arrow that is there, you see a long position tool, a short position tool, a forecast tool, a bar pattern tool, and all that, whatever tool. So you can take a long is a buy, you can do like a short is what is sell, right? I hope that is clear now, Yinka. Now let's go ahead because we really do not have much time. Now, mm, now let's look for wherever we have a star right above the 230 line, and then the next candle after that star is closing with a green candle. And let's back test. I don't know like why how this candle is looking. Let's keep checking. Let's go to 5 minutes, please. Okay, this is 5 minutes. Let's keep checking. Now look at this. We have this. I think this is beautiful. We have a star here. We have a star here. It is not too far away from the 230 line, yellow line. It is not below, it is right above it. It is even going to be making much more sense if we have it closer, very close to the 230 line. Sometimes, or most times, no, not most times, sometimes right above it, like on top it rather. Yeah. So look at this candle now. It's a red candle, but there's a green star below it. Now the next candle is a color green candle. Once this candle is closing, you want to enter for a buy on the next open. This is 5 minutes, don't forget. Now you take a long position. So this is very simple, guys. Very simple. Um your stop loss right below the star, and your GD 1 to 2. This is 1 to 1.46, 1 to 2, at least a 1 to 2. All right, at least a 1 to 2. As you can see, market got there. Boom, 1 to 2 hits. You rest. You look for another. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Is this close enough? Is this close enough? Let's see. A green candle. Is this close enough for far away? I think it's close enough. Let's say you want to do a 1 to 2. Will you get a 1 to 2 here? Right below it. Did you get 1 to 2? We didn't get 1 to 2. Boom, we didn't get 1 to 2 here. Now let's look for another one. This is above it. This is below it. We want to look for another one that is clean and clear. This is below it. Now look at this. This is clean and clear. Okay, we got the star right below it. Is it? Yeah, it's below it. So you might not want to take this one because you're seeing the star below it, the line. So you might not want to take this one, but it's a nice one. So let's look for a clean one, so we don't get confused. You might not really get all of these things all the time, but you want to make sure that you're patient enough, because at every point we have a star, there is always a reversal, definitely a reversal. So that's what we want to capitalize on. The stars are very significant. Um, okay, let's do this. This is close enough, guys. This is very simple. Just make sure to back test. Now we have a star here, right below here. It's not far away, and the next candle is a green candle. Once that candle is closing, you want to jump in for a buy on the open of the next candle. Now we take our buy position, put it here, and then stop loss right below that star, and then do a 1 to 2. At least a 1 to 2. At least a 1 to 2. All right. At least a 1 to 2. Let's look for one last buy signal, and then is this close enough, guys? It looks far away though. But yeah, it's close enough. So once it's closing here, the next candle, color green, color green. At the closure of it, you want to jump in. You want to be paying attention to when that candle is closing. If this is your scanner, you can open it on multiple device. 1 to 2, at least a 1 to 2, at least a 1 to 2, at least a 1 to 2. And if you see that it is pushing to your side, you can go ahead. One last signal for you buy, guys. I promise. One last signal. Hold on. And they will do a sell also. Yeah, it doesn't matter what color it is. As long as the star is appearing right above the 230. This is below. You don't want to do this. And this is far away. So you don't want to do this as well. You don't want to do this far away. So as long as it is, I mean, it might even appear just right below a red candle. As long as the next one, that's like the key confirmation for you. Your confirmation is the closure of the next candle. If you're doing a buy, it has to close with a green candle. It has to close with a green candle. If it's not closing with a green candle, you don't want to jump on that position. You just let it slide. All right, just let it slide. Now, let's take one last position. Oh, I think that was the last one. Okay, we're not seeing the last one. Last one. I promise the last one. Okay, let's head straight to the sell. I hope you understand how to take a buy signal now. It's very, very simple. This is all you need, and you're going to be getting extra confirmation if you're seeing this label buy. So let's when we see a green star above the yellow line, we buy. When we see a red star below the yellow line, we sell. Yeah, we sell. Nice one, dressing. I think 5 minutes is cool. I think 5 minutes is cool for this. Now let's do a sell signature. Sorry, a sell signal. Come on, man. If you use it in 1 minute, you get it more often. But 1 to 2 on 1 minute is not really it won't really take you far. I mean, I think it's just the same thing though. But I don't like the way the 1 minute count is looking. So I mean, 5 minutes is even a little bit more reliable than the 1 minute. So you just want to stick to um can it work on any time frame? Good question. I'm not sure because I've not tested it on any time frame. Only work with the 5 minutes. So on any time frame, at any point where we have this star, there's most likely a reversal. So if I am working with any time frame, probably the higher time frame like the 30 minutes, the 15 minutes, or the 1 hour, then I know what else I'm looking for. All right, I know what I'm looking at. Sometimes it's not even below or above this line. I just want to see a star that gives me an indication of wherever it is I want to go to at that moment. I'm probably just confirming with the what is it called? The Supernova scanner. All right. So once I see a star, if I want to, let's say over here, I'm looking at a cell on other scanner or other setup. If I come to Supernova and I'm seeing a star, it shows that okay, we really want to do a sell to the downside. And look at this. This is right above the 230 line, right above the way above rather, way above the EMAs and the 238. So this is not tallying with the strategy itself, but it's just a confirmation that once there's a star, there's always a reversal to the opposite direction. So you can also use this as an additional confirmation. But if you want to rely on only the scanner, all right, you want to pay attention to this EMA, you want to work with the EMA lines. That's a very good question, though. Um, the target is showing percentage, not 1 to 2. This is a risk reward. Now you're risking whatever you're risking, you're getting reward. Your reward ratio is going to be 2 times of what you're risking. Now let's say we want to do 3 times of what I'm risking. Did you see? Can you see the number moving? This is like 3 times of what I'm risking right now. Do you get it? I hope you understand now. Zoom. It was that Zoom. Um, Chiosa. Do we need reconfirm with another scanner? Please, what exactly is a 238 line? Now, this orange line is a 238 line. Now, if you must use only the scanner, okay, you don't understand. Look at this risk slash reward ratio. This is your risk to reward. Whatever you're risking, you're getting 3 times of whatever it is. That's why it's showing 3 here, 3.0. Okay, let me put that 3 exactly. All right. Oh, it's now. That's just the concept. I might not really get the theory, exact theory, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. Now let's look for your cell setup. I think somebody already got the scope. Jesse already got the scope, but let's look for a cell. Guys, just pay at this is BTC, right? BTC doesn't close. Just go ahead and then back test. Not even back test, you can even forward test. Once you're seeing the star like that, do you want to two? Do you want to two? But you want to make sure that it is not far away from that line. Now let's look for a CSL right here. Now what are we looking at? We want to make sure we're seeing our star below this line, not too far away below the line. And then the next candle, the next candle is closing with a red candle. All right. Now let's go check some. I think we got one. I mean, it is going to be very, very beautiful if you have the star right on top of your line. All right. Now look at this. It is here. Boom. Now this is my red candle. The star, this is the candle that we have this star on, and then the next candle is a red candle. So let's say we want to do a sell here at the closure of that candle, and our stop loss right above that star, and we're doing a 1 2 2. We have a 1 to 2 already, and that will be all. And that will be all. Let's look for another one. Let's look for another one. Um, is this making sense? Yes, it is. Guys, this is very, very simple. Trust me. It is very, very simple. It's just the star. I mean, I feel like this is not the most easiest scanner to study. Um, Short position, yeah. Look at it. It like I said, it does not matter what candle the star is closing at. You just want to make sure that there's a star, and this star does not just appear. Sometimes it will appear here, and then the market will keep pushing it to the upside. I mean, it might even appear here. This market will just keep pushing it to the upside, and you still see the star move. You see the star will just keep moving to the upside to the upside. But you want to pay attention. You want to pay attention. You want to know. Okay, I think there's going to be a sell shortly. Just stay with it. Once it stops moving, and then the next one is a red candle, just jumping for a sell on the open of the closure of the candle, and then the open of the other one. Do you want to do at least a 1 to 2? It's safer that way. I mean, it can give you more than 1 to 2, but do at least a 1 to 2. A 1 to 2 5 times a day is a lot. Trust me, it is a lot. This is suitable for newbies. It is so suitable for newbies. Um, Not newbies, beginner. Newbies sounds very. I don't know. I don't know. It has a name. I can't know. So let's look for one more example, one last example, and then we tackle some questions, guys. It's very, very easy. Trust me. I mean, stars happen everywhere, every time, but you want to pay attention to where a star is happening, a particular place. You want to watch out for it. You might see a star now, it will just go to the upside, but it's not where you want to take a trade from. It's not what you're looking for. Just leave it, let it go. Just use it, let it go. But if you're using it for some other additional things, yeah. What's the meaning of the yellow long candle? Yellow long candle. Um, yellow long candle. I can't find the yellow long candle. Okay, I think found one. I think that candle appears on Sniper Pro. It has a name, but I can't remember. Basira. Please, on 30 minutes, we have red star, but the next candle is blue. Let's see what's happening on the 30 minutes. Thank you very much, so Joe. Yeah, the coding candle. Thank you very much, Nelly. Yeah, it's a good candle. Yep, 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 yep. It just shows that Nelly has been studying. Big thumbs up to you, Nelly. 30 minutes. Where exactly are you seeing this, Sojo? You mean this? Please must it start above EMA lines. Greco Mark is just Greco Mark everywhere. No, so please must it start above EMA line for. I don't understand this. Sorry, the lapo. Must it start above EMA line for so. Sojo, where are you seeing the star on the 30 minutes? You mean this? Are you seeing this? The price where you picked your position have already been traded. Is it that we wait for price to hit those marks before taking the trade? Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do because it's very, very important we understand what we're doing right now. So I'm just gonna be asking us to mute if there is a question. Please, guys, it has to be one after another. God bless you. Now, I'm interested in Dolapo. Let's start with Dolapo, Emeka, and Dolapo. Please unmute yourself and ask that question that you typed on the chat box. It's confusing. Hi, Dolapo. Please go ahead and Dolapo Gifts. Go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question,
Alright,
please.
can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead.
When you were explaining the star for buy the other time, you said it must be above the AMA line, yeah? That the green star
Yes.
must be above the AMA line if you want to buy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm saying what for sale must it be below or above the AMA line if you want to sell it?
Okay. Good question. It has to be. I mean, it must be below. It is a must that you're seeing it below and not too far away. Now look at this. I think this is a good one. I think this was what Sojo was trying to tell us. This is on 30 minutes. Now there's a green star right above the yellow line, but it is not far away. So for a buy, you want to make sure that when this star stops moving, because I am very, very sure that the star must have appeared somewhere around here, giving you an indication that there's going to be a presence of the buys or the buyers anytime soon. That's how it works. If you pay attention to the stars very well, you just see the star. The star keeps pushing to the downside, keeps pushing to the downside, and then you just stop pushing. Now the next candle is going to be a bullish candle, which is a green candle, and that is your confirmation. If you're seeing a red candle, that's not your trade. Even if it's closing right above, close enough and all that. If you're not seeing it as a blue candle, do not enter. Now this has closed as a blue candle. What you want to do is jump in for a buy right here, and then your stop loss is going to be below this star, and then do a 1 to 2 like that. All right. Do you understand, Delapo? Now for a sale also, I think we didn't really get enough examples for a sale, but it's just the same concepts if you think about it. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing a perfect sell. Now let's go ahead with the next. But the laptop, do you understand this now?
I do, I
Uh,
do.
all right.
Thank
So
you.
you're welcome, man. Um, there's a question I'm interested in. Emeka, yes. Emeka is asking if the price where you picked your position have already been traded. Is it that we wait for price to hit those marks before taking the trades? Now I do not understand this. I need you to unmute yourself so you can
Okay, can you hear me?
talk about this very quick. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, so I'm asking those areas you pick, the prices you pick, where you do the one to two, those markets, like the candles have opened and they have closed. So um those candles have already passed. So I'm asking where you mark one to two. Is it that the prices will hit that place again? Since it's on a 5 minutes time frame, those for 5 minutes have been
Is it
completed.
that what?
So is it that I'm asking, is it that when you pick a position that the 5 minutes has passed,
Yeah.
is it that the price will come back, like there will be a reversal to that point you have picked, like you have marked for your position?
To be honest, I really do not understand what you're saying. I sincerely do not understand. But
Okay,
I think you just have to be more audible. I don't know. I'm finding it difficult to understand.
okay. I don't know if you can hear me now.
I can hear you, but just take it slowly so I can get what you're saying. I think I'm
Okay,
interested in what you're saying. Go ahead,
okay.
please.
So I'm saying that on the chart, on this chart, those candles
Okay.
have they have opened and they have closed. So those
Okay.
prices, the prices, they are not current at the time these positions are marked. Like the prices must
Yeah.
have yes. So I'm saying when we pick our position now, like when we do this
Mhm.
analysis on this chart,
Mhm.
will the price come back to
Okay.
that position we have taken, and then we'll just wait for that price to hit, and then we'll just enter. Like if we put a buy limit now on the market execution, if we put a buy limit, is it that we wait for that price to come to that particular? I don't know how best to explain it, but I'm just trying to say that this
Okay. I think I
okay,
understand you now. I think I understand.
okay, okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Just pay attention. You didn't get the concept. Hold on. Guys, please hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. Now let's go ahead. Now, Emeka, now please pay attention. Now look at this. This is a green star. This is a green star. It is appearing right above the yellow line. Pay attention. Let's say all of this has not appeared. The market is just coming here like this. We don't have all of this one here. Now you have a green star already. Now again, the green star must have appeared somewhere around here. It just keep pushing down, keep pushing down. That's how it happens though. So once it stop pushing to the downside and it is melting like this, you know that okay, the candle has stopped. Now the next one, now you know that this is a green star, not a red star, and it is appearing right above the yellow line. If you see it below the yellow line, you want to second guess. All right. So you want to see. Sometimes it is very accurate. Like this is like a perfect one. So once you see like this, your confirmation is going to be the next candle. The candle has to be blue. If you're seeing the red candle, now we have a red a blue star here, and you're seeing the red candle forming next. That's not your trade. Your trade is after this star, the next candle after the star has to be a blue candle. So you take your you don't necessarily have to take your position or not that. Just enter for a buy. But the only way I can show you that I'm entering for a buy is to take this position. This is a buy. I just entered for a buy. When this candle is moving up like this, it went here and then closed here. So once it is closing, don't forget this is 30 minutes time frame. My entry is there and my stop loss is right below here, and then I'll do a 1 to 2. The idea of mapping out a 1 to 2 is where to put your stop loss. Sorry, your TP is going to be here. Your take profit is going to be here, and your entry over here, and your stop loss. I hope this makes sense. Do you get it now? Please unmute yourself to let me know if you get it now. If you don't, if you still don't get it, we can do additional example. Please let me know very
Okay,
quickly.
okay. I would say since BTC is still open, like since the market is still open for BTC, can we take a live example of this? Since
A
it's
live
still open. Yes.
perfect. Now, because we do not have a live, do we even have a live example? I think Soja was trying to call our attention on something. Now we do not have a live example right here. Now, if it was going to be a live example, it would have been this one over here, this one, because we have a star close to the line, and then the next one is obviously green or bullish candle. Then our stopper is going to be right here, and then we do a 1 to 2. It works almost all the time. Almost all the time. I'm not even capping right now. Now, if okay, let's see if we have because we have different strategies on different time frames. On 5 minutes, the AMA line, sorry, the 230 line might be above. So let's see 5 minutes. We don't have it above also. We don't have it above. So we can't do a live example right now. Okay, now look at this. I don't think this candle has this star will stop here. It might just keep pushing to the downside. I don't know. If it stops here, we don't want to take it because it is too far away. It's far away from the line. So this is not what we want to always look out for. But something like this, just pay attention. It's just showing that there's a presence of buyers. So once you stop moving to the downside and the next one is color green, you can jump in for a buy and then do a 1 to 2. But of course it has to be close to the 230 line, something like this. This is close. Let's see. Okay, the next candle, so sad. This is sad that the next candle is not a bullish candle. Would have been a perfect one. If the next candle was bullish, you just enter at the closure of that candle and the open of the next one, right into the upside. Just pay attention to BTC. BTC doesn't close. I want you guys to pay attention and then do like a screen record of, not screen record, like a screenshot of the entry, the stop loss, and then the 1 to 2. You can send it to me in DM. I mean, it works almost all the time, not all the time, not all the time. Sometimes it's just push. It might not get to 1 to 2, especially in the 1 minute. All right, it might not even get to 1 to 2 before you, but 5 minutes more reliable. Now let's get the next question. So, sir, if you're saying if we see a star on any candle color on the next, if we see a star on any candle, only any candle color, the next candle color must be blue for us to buy, right? Yes, no time. That is exactly how to use this strategy. Okay, when it shows low volume, should we still take the trade? Nice one, Nelly. Now, good volume, low volume also matters. So that's how that is where this comes in the beginner model, because we started off from there. So trading section matters a lot. If you are trading Sydney and Tokyo section, this is trading section. It is so underrated, and it is so sad that we only have it explained in, I think, 4 minutes or so. Yeah, 4 minutes and 1 second. So, in my own opinion, you don't really have all the explanation about trading section. Yes, you don't really have everything, because it has to be broken down in in the layman terms, in the newbie terms, in the beginner terms. It is actually, but 4 minutes is too short for you to understand everything about trading section. So you want to be doing your extra research about trading section. So on good volumes, if you notice very, very well, you only have good volumes when it is either New York section or sometimes London section. So you want to be trading in any sections that has good volume. It's not like the market will not move when it's on low volume. It would, but it will not be as sharp or as fast as this other trading section, which is like New York or London. Tokyo, they are just meant. I mean, they are known to be a slow section thing. So it is important. I mean, it's an advantage for you to be trading on good volumes on open market. Because if you are trading on low volume, few more minutes or 30 minutes. A hack after the US sections that holds every day. Pay attention to supernova immediately after the section. It's like 30 minutes after the open of the New York session. Pay attention to supernova scanners. All right. So that's all I'll just say to you. Pay attention to the supernova scanner. You get good volumes in these trading sections. You get good volumes in these trading sections. And who knows, you might find a good trade setup. That strategy alone it might work for you. So yes, if you have a question, okay, let's see if I can answer some. When it shows low volume, okay, I think I have answered that. Sojo, I have a question. Yes, please go ahead, Sojo. Um, where is EMA line? These are the EMA lines. These blue and red lines are the EMA line. This is also an EMA line, but it is programmed as, I mean, the programmer of this scanner calls it the 238. So I just call it the 238. How do we know a good star proximity of the star? Once, I mean, the all the stars are very, very significant. Either a green star or a blue star shows you that there's going to be a presence of reversal. Okay, let's pay attention to this. Once you go a star, a reverse star, a red star, a reversal to the downside, a red star, a reversal to the downside. Now, this is not the strategy here, but whenever there's a star, there's always a reversal or a retracement to the opposite direction. So I don't like the fact that this thing is slow to load up. Now we have a star here. The market moved to the downside. We go a star, a green star here to the upside. A red star here to the down tells you that whenever there's a star, whenever, wherever there is going to be a retracement. But you want to catch it. We
Hello.
have built see, hold on please. You have built the idea is um getting a hedge, discovering it, and then building a strategy towards it. Now, this is your hedge. Whenever there's a star, you want to jump in on the opposite direction. But your strategy, you want to build a strategy towards it that okay, whenever I see a star, this supposed to be a perfect one, but it is above, so you don't want to do it. It's above, and then the next one is a red candle. Might just take it to the downside, but it is above. Okay, so let's go ahead, guys. What about the EMA lines? Do their position across the candle indicate any confirmation for us? Um, yeah, I think someone is trying to ask a question. Guys, don't write on the screen, please.
Yeah.
Please, it might need to be it needs to be more audible. I'm trying to see what this is. Guys, I want to stop
Can you
sharing
hear
and
me?
share again. There's something written on the screen.
Can you hear me?
Um, okay, I think I'll just stop recording now so we can tackle questions.
Hello, Mike. Can you hear me?
Yes, please go ahead.